I also was working on some basing. Just stole this off my poor little Lord of the Rings troll. He was unhappy. And just glue that on there. And the other thing is, I dug up some of these old Warhammer Fantasy Battle guy from like the 90s, very early 90s, 91 maybe. And it is a mess. So I'm going to get that in green stuff. And the idea is that he's either fighting the guy, fighting the Grim Reaper, maybe having some fire coming out of his palm. I don't know. Or is he cowering in fear? Or just gritting his teeth waiting for the inevitable? I don't know. Or maybe fighting. I'll do another video on the setup for the diorama. Right now I'll just focus on green stuff in. Hey guys, just a quickie update. It's really late at night. Got into the painting and the basing, and lo and behold, it's time to go to bed. But I just wanted to show you where I'm at with my little dude. It's a little dwarfy dwarf, and he's been magnetized, and so has he. And this is the diorama base. You can see that, where I've magnetized there. There's the magnet, and I've just green stuffed around it to create some gnarly bark. And there's a just here at the end of the broken stick, which has had detail added back in, and there's a magnet in there too. I've painted the base with some Tamiya paints, and underneath where the branches are, it's much darker, a dark blue. So hopefully that will look cool. Hey guys, this was my first base, which became a total disaster. It was an attempt at doing a water base, and I painted PVA glue onto it in layers, but I got tired of having to do such thin layers, so I put like a whole, I don't know, 10-20 mils of PVA glue mixed with water, mixed with detergent in it, and I actually baked it in my oven pretty low, and it looked pretty good for a part, but then I got really bored of it, and it was quite white and it wasn't working. Now I'm gonna get in trouble because my oven's gonna smell. But that's the things that we do. This is the new base, so it's been flocked and had some ballast added to it and stuff, and then that's been painted up with a dry brush with a metallic blue in the middle and sort of a green, light green around the edges, a bit of a seaweed green, so that when I do the liquid effects on it, it'll be lighter towards the edges and then darker in the deeper parts. It also has, it's a little bit hard to see, but it also has some pretty clear shadowing. If you look along here, and if you look here and here, you'll see that it's black, and that's because it fits, so that it fits there like that. So what I've just done is I've been trying to find the right way to do a mold, and I found a little bit of crotch shot there for your viewing pleasure. I found this from a present my sister gave me yesterday. Hope she's not watching this. It's a plastic casing for a little mini racing car, and it actually is the perfect diameter. It fits right over the top. So I'm just gonna attach that to some cardboard here, plop that over the top, and I'm gonna lock that in place. Welcome back to the Gross Hour with your host, Grossy McGross. This is what happens when you change your mind. This is gross. So I kind of decided, instead of using this thing to make a nice spherical shape, a clean cylinder shape I should say, I decided to get some Vaseline. Yeah. And because I want a bit more of a wild look. And this is really cool. So I've used Vaseline here to sort of mold a surround, and I'm going to fill that with the Envirotex, and then I'm just going to wash the Vaseline off. So we'll see what that looks like. It should look quite rough, but it got me thinking, if you were to do the opposite, if you were to fill the center here with Vaseline and then put this thing on top and then fill it, you'd just get water around the edges, and you'd have essentially the shape that I've got here, but in Envirotex, and it would look a lot like the parting of the Red Sea or something. So if you ever want to do like a exploding water effect, maybe that's the way to go. Or just use water effects and do what I've just done here. Anyway, because I'm going to put this in the fridge, maybe? I'm just trying to, you know, make everything in my life toxic right now. The oven, now the fridge. Hey guys, I'm back from the art store, and I got some liquid gloss, Craft Smart 2-part epoxy resin. I think this is going to be a disaster, but let's try it out. We got the resin, we got the hardener, we mix them together in equal amounts. Smells good. Doesn't smell at all. So, I'm gonna measure out 5 mils. Guess I should have just measured up to 10 mils. Oh well. It's not an exact science. Yes, it is. Oh. Now, I want to tint this a little bit, just ever so slightly. So, I think that I need to have like a little tinge of paint. Nice. Okay. Let's try this out. There's no turning back. This is the moment of truth. What do you guys think of my idea of using Vaseline as a mask, as a barrier? Do you guys, any of you chemists, am I about to die? I'm going to place it. Place the wood on it. But will it make a meniscus? Probably. Should I wait? Probably. Am I gonna wait? No. Is this still recording? Fascinating to watch. Maybe I'll take it out and then put it back in there. Can I do that? That's really right, I can. Hey, that looks really pretty. I don't know if you guys can see that. Alright guys, I'm gonna go put it on the windowsill to air. So on the windowsill we have the little workstation of love. We've got a little protective roof to stop the dust and stuff getting in. And if I like play around with it a little bit, it's just at the right time, I reckon. Previously it was sort of going, just falling flat again. So what I've actually done is I've got it on an angle, yeah, and that's just with some blue tack. And the reason why is because I decided that it's going to be splashing towards you, and it's the water sort of splashing. And the reason why is because the orc is jumping on the tree about here, so the water's like coming towards you. I don't know how it's going to look, but it's worth trying. So I will check in with you guys again soon. Hey guys, it's Monday night. I just have been watching this dry for the last couple of minutes and figured, well, it's been about 36 hours, so I think it's okay to have a look at it and see where it's at. Let's have a look. Oh, it's well stuck here to the paper, but we can get it off. Yeah, there we go. Looking good. Looking nice and wet. And I'm gonna now go ahead and take off this Vaseline and see what we've got underneath. Alright, so this is probably gonna get messy fast. Ugh. There's stuff stuck everywhere. Let's have a look what we got. Okay. Yeah, this guy's not going anywhere. So I'm gonna run my stick along the edge here. Okay guys, back again. I've just flush this under warm water and soap to get rid of all the excess Vaseline. You can see all the Vaseline here. That was definitely a gross experience, but it looks like it's working out. So I'm just going to go ahead and try and break this off. Well, I'm just going to give it a bend and see what happens. Okay, so there was a bit of a spill, and you can see that around the front here. There we go. So we got rid of that. And I want to be quite clear where the Right now it's giving it a nice frosting effect, which is cool, but it's not real. So maybe some dry brushing will bring out the edge of this. I'm getting Vaseline all over my camera. Oh dear. Let's see if we can get a close-up of this. So I've got the light up heaps bright just so that you can see the color. So a transition from the dark blue in the center. Ooh, and you can see how shiny it is. That's that. So I'll get this cleaned up and show you what it looks like with the figs on it. Alright, I'll talk to you guys later.